So hi there, to help you prepare for your upcoming UFCW course, I have a quick video with some tips and tricks that you can understand Zoom and figure out what's going to go on during this course. If you have any questions about this presentation or about the course in general, you can always send an email to communications@ufcw1518.com and we can definitely help you out. But I do apologize in advance. You're going to see a lot of pictures of me. So let's go for it. So I'm going to show you on a phone, tablet, and also a computer. So it's a little bit similar and a little bit different at the same time. Of course, with a phone, you touch the screen, and with a computer, you use your mouse. So this is going to start with on your phone. Once you touch your screen, you're going to get a menu at the bottom. And of course, here is going to be your audio and video options. So you can turn your audio on and off and your video on and off, but we'd like to see you. So if you can, video on, but do leave your audio off. Reason being is that way it cuts out all the extra background noise for us. There is also for your phone, there's a more menu, but we're going to talk about that in a second. On a computer, the idea is exactly the same. The audio and video is down at the bottom, but it does give you a few extra options because sometimes on your computer you have different kinds of speakers, so you might have to select some. If your computer doesn't have a micro speakers, you might have to call in with your phone. So you would see us on your computer and then be talking on your phone for the audio bit of it. Doesn't matter to us. So the more menu on your phone, you have a couple different things that I wanted to bring out. One of them would be the chat or raise your hand. So if you do have something to say and you don't want to say it, you can also just talk in the chat. Or there's also some reactions that you can do. You can give us a nice thumbs up that you know what's going on. On a computer, it's the same thing, only you don't have to go to the more menu. You just see the entire menu right at all times. So there's the chat option again, and it toggles a view of the chat on and off. And of course, you've got the same reactions. So whether you're using the phone or the computer, that's what your thumbs up looks like, right in the corner. So for the chat, it's kind of like texting. When you're on a phone or tablet, it's just going to show up. The challenge is you can't see the presentation, but we can still see you, so don't worry. You would select who you're going to send your message to. Are you going to send it to everyone or just the host? Doesn't matter. Write your message in here and hit the send button. And just like a text, it's going to show up here. When you're done with your conversation, just hit the close in the corner and it will come right back to the presentation. On a computer, the nice thing is when you click on the chat button at the bottom, there's a sidebar that comes up, and that sidebar allows you to still see the presentation at the same time. But exactly the same process. Select who you want to send the message to, write your message and hit enter, and of course it's going to stay up here so that it reminds you who you've sent your message to and what's going on. And then if you want to, you can close that chat bar by clicking the chat icon again. Super easy. So there are different ways of viewing the meeting. So some of them have smaller pictures or larger pictures. This will show you which screen you're seeing. It doesn't really matter, but one gives you smaller. And of course, if you flick left or right, you can see a different option. Just depends on how big you want to see the presentation. It doesn't matter to us. We can't tell, just whatever works for you. On your computer, this is where it is different. So your options are up in the corner, and you're clicking between the speaker view and the gallery view. So on a computer, it looks more like this, whether you have a big screen or a little screen or whatever, doesn't matter. Whatever makes it easier for you to view. And then do remember, if anything happens and you have any problems at all, just go back to the email and click the link again and you can come right back in. If you are having problems with your audio and things are kind of going in and out, sometimes that does happen, but you can switch off your video and that may help as well. If you have any questions again about this presentation or about your class you're about to take, just send an email to communications@ufcw1518.com and we'd love to help and enjoy your class.